3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 1148. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. If you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support in helping me reach 300 subscribers at this time, as well as your presence during this reading. So getting straight into interpreting the number 1148. There are 2 ones in this number, as there have been for a little while with these readings, and the number 1 is about having a deep sense of trust and faith, whether it's in yourself, the universe, some sort of situation, one thing or many. This is confirmation or guidance for you to have trust and faith, at least in the process of something. Maybe your intuition is trying to tell you something or guide you somewhere, or there is a significant way that you could be being called to use your strength right now, your faith. There's really something here about having self-confidence, being grounded in self-confidence, being able to see things more confidently because you are confident, or you are trying to see things more clearly because you are confident in who you are, what you know, and what you are capable of, which in my opinion is anything. It's really a matter of whether or not what you want or what you desire, do you have the right mindset for it, the right perspectives, the right belief system? Does your belief system support you or try to destroy you? I just looked down at this hammer, and I saw the number 333. And this number is about, the number 3 in particular, is about expressing yourself and using your voice. So there could be a need here for you to express how you feel to another person, a group of people, or just to yourself through meditation or journaling. There could be something here that you need to express that's on your mind, on your heart, maybe even on your soul. The number 3 can also be about healing and growing and being committed to these things, knowing what you deserve and trusting that what you're going through, what you're feeling, is bigger than you, and you are not alone in these feelings and these experiences. Maybe there really is something here to learn that you could teach and share with others. And it could be something that your ancestors in particular want you to teach and share with others or for others. Moving on to the number 4, speaking of ancestors, the number 4 is connected to stability and ancestors. So however you are trying to find the peace right now, or just create more stability in your reality, have trust and faith in yourself and in the universe to make it happen. Maybe you'll need to be more patient and have a little more trust in the way things are moving right now. But if you are focused on stability, safety, security, just being able to survive so you have something to thrive off of, to build off of, it feels like you are focused on the right thing or headed in the right direction. It really does feel like your ancestors want you to focus on securing yourself right now, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Just being really in tune and in touch with who you are, what you think, what you feel, what you believe, and what you need and what you want out of life. Communicating with yourself, expressing yourself to yourself could be an opportunity for you to strengthen the relationship, the positive relationship that you should have with yourself. And you may or may not hear a baby crying in the background, and this feels like it's part of this reading, and it signifies your inner child or maybe children in your life. It's important to be mindful of how you have become who you are today, for better or for worse, and how, that could impact younger people around you. Especially if you are a parent or an older sibling, a teacher. Speaking of teach and share, maybe you have some younger students here that, you could bring your own personal lessons into the classroom without, things getting too personal and unprofessional. I feel connected to the word insegnante, which means teacher in Italian. So whether you're a teacher in a formal way, a spiritual way, whatever kind of way, your ancestors are encouraging you to teach, to share what you have learned, for one reason or another. Moving on to the number 8. This number is about loss and trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. If you have to let go of something or someone emotionally or physically to help you find more peace and stability, not only should you trust that that loss is worth it, that sacrifice is worth it, in terms of honoring what you deserve, but it'll also be worth it in terms of now having the room to attract other people and other situations that actually support the stability and the peace that you need in your life. Right now or always. And I feel like someone here is really being encouraged, nudged, or pushed to let go of something or someone. This could be more mental, emotional, or spiritual, or it could be physical, like a relationship, or just something like a material possession or something. Adding up these numbers, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6, and 6 plus 8 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, which number 5 is about change and transformation. So if you do feel like you're changing and transforming as a person, and your reality is following suit, or vice versa, this is recognition and confirmation of those changes, whether they feel like they're good, bad, scary, easy. It feels like they are worth paying attention to. Overall, 1,148, 1,146 or 49 might be significant readings for you that, one I did in the past and one I'll do tomorrow. But this reading has been calling for you to have a trust and faith in yourself, which have been, significant messages with these readings lately, to have trust and faith in yourself, the universe, some process, somebody else, some situation, whatever resonates for you. Your ancestors and past loved ones are also encouraging you to create the peace and the stability within yourself and in your life that you need and deserve and let go of whoever or whatever is robbing, your peace, your sense of safety and security away from you, so you have room to attract other people and other situations that genuinely help you feel stable and secure and grounded and moving through life with a clear mind, with intention, instead of running on emotion and just being unpredictable and moving with chaos, which is what you don't deserve. Give me a second here. Oh yeah, there's also acknowledgement here of some changes that you may be going on within you or outside of you, for better or for worse. And it's important to pay attention to these changes and make sure you're processing them in a healthy way and moving forward in a healthy way. So there are a couple of decks of cards on the table. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot cards. And I am going to start with drawing out 2 of these tarot cards. I'm going to get a drink of water here first. I'm going to shuffle these again. Shuffled them some before I started recording this reading. It feels like maybe I can't shuffle them enough. I don't know, maybe it's just satisfying or what, but let's go ahead and draw out this first card here. This first tarot card, which is the Judgment card. This card is a major arcana card, and in reverse it says low self-esteem, critical of self, too hard on yourself, lessons, and forgive yourself. But this was upright. We just saw a sign, the number 243, about a warning, about someone or something taking advantage of a vulnerable position that you're in right now, or that you could be manipulated or coerced into. If you feel like someone or something is trying to take advantage of you or has the intentions to do so in the future, you may not want to doubt yourself on that. And, pay attention to the red flags, as you should, and trust yourself. The Judgment card is about how clearly you're seeing things. And when you're too harsh and critical towards yourself, it is very hard to see things clearly because you don't have trust and faith in yourself as much as you should. And so you really just overlook any intuitive feelings you have, or just maybe only see yourself as weakness when you really are more than that. And it's okay to acknowledge any weaknesses you might have. Just remember that's not all that you are. What are your strengths? What are you good at? Maybe for you, one of them could be you're good at communicating and using your voice. But I do want to put it out there, no matter how good at communicating you are, it doesn't mean that you will always be understood. And I say that from experience. The Judgment card has the number 20 on it. 2 plus 0 is 2. And the number 2 could be confirmation of a significant relationship or situation that is on your mind right now, or that has come up while watching this reading or this video. It's also confirmation, in this case. It can also be guidance, though, for you to be very wise about your choices right now and make sure you are protecting your peace and what really means the most to you, prioritizing and standing up for what you actually value, what morally aligns with you, honestly. Let's go ahead and draw the next card here. This card is the 3 of Wands in reverse. And this card in reverse says limiting self. Did this card also say? No, but I do believe that being harsh and critical towards yourself can be limiting. It also says fear, self-doubt, think bigger. Upright, it says trust, partnership, meetup, date, social, communication, cooperation, collaboration. Do you feel like you may be experiencing some delays here around some plans that you have made, like an opportunity that you're passionate about has presented itself to you, and you may have already planned how to move forward with it, but something is standing in the way of you executing some plans. And in this case, it looks like, well, honestly, I don't even feel like it's self-doubt, because here we have the Judgment card, and in reverse it talks all about self-doubt and being critical towards yourself, and it's upright. And this does talk about limiting self and self-doubt, but this feels like there's a barrier. This is more about a barrier outside of you than within you, not anything that is really your fault or how you feel about yourself. Of course, the Three of Wands does have the number 3 on it, and as we said earlier, the number 3 is about using your voice, expressing yourself, and an opportunity to heal and to grow. Something is definitely feeling stagnant here, and you are definitely seeing something clearly. Maybe there's something you want to express, some concerns, maybe the frustration itself, or yeah, we'll just keep it at that, just expressing how you feel and seeing where things go. And if this is a force outside of your control that has nothing to do with anybody else, this could be an opportunity for you to heal and to grow in a way where you're reconciling any frustration that you have about what is outside of your control. Let's go ahead and get one of these Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards, which these cards do have fire on the back of them. So I'm definitely feeling the passion here, especially if you are feeling frustrated but excited. So we have the Whole Self Health card. It says natural therapies, balance, and Ayurveda. I'm not gonna lie, this reading is feeling a little bit vague. It really just feels like whatever is holding you back from expanding or growing in some way, it doesn't feel like it's you. And it feels like this is more, it's not like an emotional, spiritual thing, even though there might be an opportunity here to learn and grow spiritually. It does feel like your main focus, though, should be taking care of yourself and making sure that things are balanced, that you have your priorities straight, that if anyone else is involved, their priorities are straight as well. And I saw the Two of Pentacles in my mind's eye, and that card is really all about priorities, a balancing act. Maybe there's something here, significant here about adjust, like JEST. Do you feel called to be some sort of entertainer? Give me a second to think here. Oh. And as soon as I realized that, I saw 22 seconds on the timer. And I was going to go talk about the number 2 on Judgment here because I was feeling connected to it before when I felt connected to the 2 of Pentacles, and I just felt connected to the 2 of Cups. So there could definitely be a relationship here, a significant relationship or connection, or there is something emotional within you that needs to be resolved, or it could be both. But I feel really called to reinforce the messages with the number 2, that this is about a significant person or situation that you think this might be about. And make sure you're protecting your peace and staying aligned with your morals and your values, and allowing things to fall into place as they are meant to, or to fall out of place as they are meant to. And I did just see the number 111 on the timer. More encouragement there for you to have trust and faith. Kind of getting this feeling like maybe you just have to make a stance and just trust where it takes you. You know, like a trust fall. I personally believe that when we do take a leap of faith, as long as we have the right intentions, the universe will be there to catch us. When we take that leap of faith, or we fall with trust, you know? Don't worry too much about what is outside of your control. If something or someone is not meant to be part of something with you, it is the way it is for a reason. Don't let the fear of losing someone or something, you know, make you hold back how you feel and what you really want, what you really need in this situation. This is reminding me of the number 8, with the idea of loss, and trusting that what is lost will be replaced. It isn't like you have to give up on whatever these plans are. I mean, depending on the context. But maybe there is this possible here for you to keep moving forward with something without someone or some other situation involved. Overall, this reading has really been encouraging you to have trust and faith in yourself, the universe, maybe some process, and to know that your ancestors are supporting you in whatever stability or peace you're trying to create within yourself or in your reality. It's also important for you to have the courage and the strength that it takes to let go of people and situations that just don't align with you and what you want and what you need. And maybe this is the significant change here that needs to happen outside of you, and this could encourage you to change on the inside as well to some degree. The cards on the table are telling me that you're seeing things clearly. You're not being too hard on yourself. There's not too much negativity in your perspective. It feels like you're rather being more realistic rather than pessimistic. And maybe you're trying to move forward with some plans about something that you are passionate about, but there's something standing in your way. And so there's got to be a change made here. Maybe the change the way you're looking at things, or, you know, part ways with somebody or something that is standing in the way. But overall, your ancestors, while they're supporting you with creating stability and peace in your life, they're also encouraging you to prioritize your health on every level. Whether the poison is mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical, make sure you're not consuming any of it. And for some reason, I want to say like diluting your health, but I'm not sure that's the right word. Just honor your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul, and, you know, move forward in a way that allows you to do that.